My name is Jacob Bushel with AGM Energy Services. We did the system integration for the new HVAC system in the building. We have a panel here that communicates to all the temperature control devices that are spread throughout the building, and we bring it all back into an interface, a graphical interface, so that authorized staff members, whoever has the address to get to it and login credentials, is able to see what the equipment is doing with the graphic and in the building or remote from the building, if there's a VPN that you can get in. So we can see when we're in the system, we can see what the air handling equipment is doing. And right now, we're still working on a couple little communication problems. That's why you see the yellow and the orange. But you can see on this screen what all 8 of the rooftops are doing. Well, not the library, so the 7 for the school. And then you'll be able to see all 4 of the AC units for the telecom rooms on the screen as well.
You said 7 for the school, 1 for the library?
There's 1 for the library, but it is, right now, it's completely separate from this system.
Okay, so those 7 are just
for the school. Yep.
Got it.
We put the critical information for each air handler, so you can get in, see right away, hey, my unit's running. If you see a lot of green, that's good. If you see, the colors on there, it's taking what the unit is pushing into the building, comparing it to what it wants to be pushing in. So if it's blue, it's below set point. If it's red, it's above set point. And if it's white, it's really close to the set point. And then same thing with your AC units, just so it looks at the actual space temperature compared to the set point. So if it's red, you're above set point. If it's blue, you're below set point. And it'll get really red if you're really hot, or really blue if you're really cold. And it shows you the left-hand side. All of our graphics are formatted the same way. You see all the status, some of the status points here on the left. Then all your set points that the unit is controlling to, temperatures, pressure, airflow set points. Here we just have the occupancy for the unit. This first one here will let you it lets you select, do you want to use the schedule in this system, or do you want to let it run off the schedule in the controller from BCI, the control bin.
BCI.
I don't know.
That's a company?
Yeah, they're who did the temperature control. Yeah, so they have their own schedule configured in there, so it's kind of a fallback. So you can switch in between the two. And then this is, what the actual command for occupancy is right now. We have a schedule hooked up that's 24/7 right now, so the units are going to run all the time during the the super low temperatures we have right now. And then here we have the what the fault warning and problem codes are out of the unit, and then also what the code actually means, so you don't have to dig up a manual to find out what the problem is. And if you ever get in and it's not running and it's got any active alarms over here, those will be flashing red at you to say, hey, I have a problem. And you can clear those. You just click the button if you have the permissions. That's going to make me laugh.
So this is just an overview. There's going to be another training for.
Yeah, there'll be a more in-depth one training for all the people that'll be using it on a regular basis.
Okay.
But this just lets you see, and over on the right hand side here is just the current. All of this is current, up to date, what the unit's actually doing right now.
Okay.
So this here, these will, if there's an active alarm or whatever, it'll turn red. The background will turn red and it'll blink at you. And then if there's any that we have over here, like your filter, when it says it's dirty, that label will turn red and say that it's dirty. Yep. And then I think the boilers, if I go back to the boiler graphic, there's actually a couple alarms that were in there. So you can see that's what it'll do when they're in alarm.
So there's some alarms going off now?
Yeah, because they're working on the pumps. So you see we have, you know, hot water pump 1's in alarm, and then the hot water supply temperature is low. And those are both configured to actually send an alarm email out right now, so that if it's Saturday and your hot water gets down to 100 degrees, it'll send an alarm email and say your hot water temperature is too low, you want to go look at your building. Same things are configured for on the rooftops. If any of those alarms go active, it sends an email. And then for the space temperatures as well, so your VAVs out in the building. We have those set up right now. If any of them get below 60 degrees, I think it's either 55 or 60, I'd have to double check, for like 15 minutes, it'll send an alarm and say, hey, VAV 1-10 is too low, you want to go check it. And then we also have, let's see, we got the boiler alarms. Those will do the same thing. If they fault, it'll shoot out an email.
Now you said we had about 7 set points. 7?
Well, there's 7 rooftop units.
Okay.
When you're looking at this screen, it gives you the unit number and then the area of the building that serves.
All right, my question for both of you guys is, this information is coming from this piece of equipment. Who do you want it to go to, and